Welcome to Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles, or welcome back. Today we have a multi-denominational hunt, nickel heavy. It's all my bank had. There's 3 rolls of pennies. We got 1 roll right here, 2 rolls there. I want to say it's 24 rolls of nickels, $48 worth, 2 rolls of dimes, and 7 rolls of quarters. So we're going to be looking for errors and varieties, of course, proofs, foreigns, hopefully no scumbaggeries. I'll take a jackpot scumbaggery, but definitely not a scumbaggery. Did I say foreigns? Silver, W's, silver, 2009s, 2009s in here, foreigns, proofs, shield nickels, V nickels, buffaloes, war nickels. Looking for that in there. Pennies, there's a whole bunch of stuff to look for. Errors and varieties, RPMs. Let's get into this hunt. I'm going to start with the quarters and move my way back. I will bring you in with the first find. Alright, working on roll number 5, and just about finished with it. I have a Teddy Roosevelt under the scope, and you can see the clashing here. You can see the O right there. If I bring this over here and rotate it a little bit, a lot of bit, you can see the clashing right in this area right here. That's the word liberty on the obverse. And if we flip her over, we have clashing in the O of God right here, clashing in the neck right here, and then over a braided neckline as well. Right in here, it's over braided in this area. So we have one find at least. Bring you back if I have something different. Working on roll number 6. I have an Edith Kanaka Ole under the scope, and a little bit of doubling on the northern part of these letters here, right there, right in there. Maybe some extra thickness here, here, and there. This is a different one. This is like the 4th double die reverse on the Kanaka Ole that I found, because this one does have the doubling under E pluribus, or at least under the EPL. Doubling, a little bit under the L there if I spin it this way here, under the R, the I. So we've definitely got DDR, not much in the lettering over on this side. Now at the top of the K, right there. We have a little bit. I'll definitely be holding on to that one. That's the first for me as well on this one. So we'll be holding this aside. Let's keep this hunt going. Maybe I'll find something else. Alright, this is roll number 7. I apologize if you can hear the fan in the background, but it's a little warm in this room, so I turned that one on. For roll 7, we do have a Washington crossing the Delaware. And we've got doubling in the cuff right here. So not bad, another find. I wonder if that's doubling actually right there. I'll have to check on another coin when I come across one. Actually, I'll put this aside, and here's one right here. And it has doubling that isn't listed, but it does have that mark right there. But that right there, there's another one, and I don't believe that one is listed on Variety Vista. So we'll put that one aside too. Right back with the next find. Alright, 7 rolls of quarters have been hunted. We did get a couple of finds. We have a Teddy Roosevelt Clash die. We have a Kanaka Ole DDR. We have 2 Washington crossing the Delawares with doubling under the cuff. So not bad. Let's get into the 2 rolls of dimes. If I come across anything there, I'll bring you in for it. Alright, so out of those 2 rolls of dimes, I got a 1970D with a proof reverse that is really beat up. You can tell it's a proof reverse because of the more detailed flame on the torch. But this one is just torn up. Still a find. We'll hold it aside. I believe this is a FS 801 or 901, something like that. But let's get into the nickels, and I'll bring you in if I come across something. Alright, roll number 1 of the nickels. We have a 1940 and 41. I believe they were both Philly. We have a 2019 with a beehive die chip on the side of the Monticello. And under the scope, I have a 2021 Philly with some pretty nice doubling. If you see it in the top window here, very thick. Right in here, it's extra thick. The doorway is thicker, the pillars are thicker. So we definitely have a double die reverse. It looks like a little bit of doubling right there. We could use that as a marker for which one this is, if it's even listed. But let's keep a hunt going. I may go like 5 rolls before I bring you in for the nickels. Be back with the next finds. Working on the 4th roll of nickels, and it looks like we've got some oldies in here. But we do have a jackpot scumbaggery. Now, I'm not sure if this roll is light or not, but we did get a dime. So 1994 Philly. Let's keep the hunt going. Alright, so out of those next 4 rolls, we had a 1946 Philly, a 55 Denver, unfortunately not the Philly, a 53 Denver, which I can check actually for, I think it's a D over S, and it doesn't look like it. And we have a 1940 Philly. Let's get into the next 5 rolls. I'll bring you in if I come across something. Second roll out of the next grouping of 5 gives us 2 more jackpots. 2 more dimes. Let's see what they are. I have a 1990 Philly and a 2015 Philly. Alright, let's keep her going. Bring you back with the next finds. Those next 5 rolls, we have a torn up Canadian 1986. We have a, where'd that go? Denver minted 1954. There's a hair or something right there. Philly minted 41. Denver minted 59. Philly minted 52. And a Denver minted 56. Let's get into the next 5 rolls. Alright, the third grouping of 5 gave us 1 coin, was a 1939 out of Philly. No DDO, no DDR. Let's keep her going. Working on the 4th grouping of 5, but I did come across this 1943 San Francisco. We've got silver on the board. Let's keep it going. I'll bring you in if I come across anything else. Alright, the 4th grouping of 5. We have a Philly 1947. We have our 1943S. I'm a little too close here. We have a Philly minted 1942. That is not silver. If it was silver, it would have the big mint mark up the top there. That does not. Philly minted 1940. Denver minted 1954. Denver minted 1954. And a Philly minted 1946. I did check those for RPMs and I didn't have anything. So let's get into the next grouping. I only have 4 rolls of nickels left. Be back with the finds. Alright, the final row of nickels have been hunted. We have another 2021 Philly with the extra thickness in Monticello in the windows. Right here, the triangle above the doorway, the pillars. This kind of comes down and up right there. That's not supposed to do that. So that's a pretty sweet find. I'll definitely be holding on to that one. We have a 1954 Philly. This was a 1940 Philly and a 1953 Denver. I did check for the D over S. It's kind of funny how the nickels ended with 4 rows, 4 rolls in the last row, because the next coin that I'm going to show you ends in a 4. We've got a 2024 Denver nickel. I think I have found 2 24 Phillies, actually 3 24 Phillies. One of them had a serious ring of demise, and this one actually is in fairly decent condition for a roll find. Very, very scarce at the moment, and they hopefully stay that way. But we've got a 2024 nickel, so definitely be holding that aside. Let's get into the pennies. All right, this is the 3rd penny roll. The first 2 were absolutely disgusting. They were filled with like pieces of food and hair in it. Like, look at the back. We got 2 dimes out of this actual roll here, but the stuff that was in the rolls was like that, but like chunky and hard and like food. So this is the better of the 3 rolls. Let me get through this and then I will show you what we got. Alright, well, those 3 rolls of pennies were disgusting, but we did get a wheat out of it, 1946, and 2 dimes. In my head, nickels kept popping in. It took me a while to spit out dimes. But we have a 2003 Philly and a 94 Philly, and absolutely disgusting. So that's our hunt. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button right down there on the lower left hand corner. Please consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet. For those of you who are, I appreciate you. I thank you. I couldn't be doing this without all your support. If you are considering subscribing, please do me a solid and hit that notification bell as well. It does help out the channel. And that's really it. Stay tuned for the next one. See you then.